in my intro.
Hello, everyone.
Hey guys, I am Gaby.
Hello, Broken.
Good, how are you?
How are you doing?
I'm
I'm doing great.
I'm so glad to
Couldn't be
hear it.
better.
Man, I
hmm
can't get the comments.
So, how's everybody else doing?
It won't
You can't see the
not yeah, it
comments?
won't let me push the button. It lets me push the button to chat, but not comments. I might have to go out and come back in. Let me see. Oh, there they are.
Okay.
I got them. It's just my phone. All of a sudden, it just went slowed down in slow motion.
Hey, Shadow
Me.
Poison. Hey, Southern Girl or Southern Lady. I say girl. Hey,
Oh,
Pocket Sand. Betty Down Boot.
maybe I should close
How
out
are
all
y'all
this
doing?
stuff.
April showers, spring flowers.
Hello. Boy, we're gonna need your
I hope I
prayers
didn't miss
tonight, I'm
anybody.
telling you. Hello, how are y'all? I'm so glad that
I'm
y'all are
opening
here.
up Southern Lady.
See,
How's everybody
here's
else doing tonight? Hey, Auntie JoJo. Hey, sweetheart. How are you doing?
look. See how
We've
sweet
been
these
having a
people
lot of
are.
backlash. We've been having a lot of
Oh,
backlash lately, so I hope y'all have been having your ears plugged here lately because I hadn't been listening to none of it. I've heard that there was a lot that was said in different channels, but I did a good thing this time. I didn't listen to none of it because I wasn't going to let none of it bother me this time. So they can
and it
rage, shout, whatever they want to do this time, and it wasn't going to work. Hey,
and
Andrea,
it
Mom.
doesn't. And I listen to it, and it doesn't bother me. I just listen to parts of it though, just to get enough to get an idea of who I'm dealing with, and then I cut them off. But they don't bother me. I mean, they're hilarious, but let them bring it. You know they always do. They
Yeah,
needed some
Southern
new
Lady.
content. They needed new content to run with, so they chose us again. I'm so flattered.
I'm so glad that they chose us. I mean, out of everybody on YouTube and our Krama community, I'm glad we was the one that got picked this time. I guess
Hmm.
Granny got a. I guess Granny got she got laid off of this time because it was us this time.
Southern
So I'm
ladies.
sure she was happy about
Southern
that.
ladies said that.
Uh,
Yeah. How's Andrea tonight?
we were slammed. Yeah, we were.
What?
You
They
listen to
were
some.
what?
Uh,
What'd she say?
thank you all. It just hurts. I had April Showers had an MRI and tore my rotor cuff when I fell, so I'm just
Oh, I'm
going to
so
listen all day.
sorry. Are you okay?
I'm sorry to hear that, April Showers.
Well, I'll be praying for
Hope you
you.
get to feeling better and
Yes,
your
you poor
arm gets better.
thing. She always prays for us, but we don't have. I can't put all the prayers in the words like she does. When you put them in writing, you have a special
You
way
ain't
of
got to
doing
have
it.
them in
I
no
don't.
special way. God can listen to them any way you put
I
them.
know.
I bit my tongue off because I would have laid into them all and real hard. Apparently, we can make up false stories and call them facts now. Yes, Pocket saying that's what I'm saying. All of this lies. I mean, so many lies that were
And
told.
that's. I mean, that's what they're doing. I
I mean,
mean,
it was as simple as Andrea just came in here and wanted to talk to her friends. She came here and wanted to talk to her friends. She said something to Broken Justice because Broken's always wanted to help everybody and stuff. And she was like, you shouldn't say that unless you can really help somebody and stuff like that. And she was just telling us her problems, and we decided to drop her PayPal link for her because she was having problems with her rent going up, and she was gonna have to find a place to move to because her rent went up really high. So we was nice enough to just drop her PayPal links for her. I mean, her PayPal for her. And lo and behold, we had a really nice guy come in, Hemi. He came in and wanted to come up on panel and said that he wanted to help Andrea and he was going to do everything he could and make sure that um, he said he didn't matter. It didn't matter if he had to pay the whole thing. He was going to help her, and she was going to get into the apartment. And he was nice enough to volunteer. I mean, that's as simple as it was. He just volunteered. I know things happen, things come up, or I know things happen like that, and that wasn't. We knew that he was in an accident, and we did not come at him at all until he started coming on YouTube and was on panels and panels and panels. He was going around on different people's panels, and then that's when we asked him about, why couldn't he just because he done emailed Andrea already about Ginger and 71, and he was talking about them, and she just asked him, told him that she was confused and wanted to know, like if he was still going to help her or not. That was after she prayed for him and asked him to make sure he was okay and everything.
But he was on our panel the night before, and he was fine, and we didn't say a word about
that's what I'm talking about. We made sure that. Yeah, we didn't say a word that night because we wanted to make sure he was okay. And he said that he told us even when he was on our panel that he was okay. He said everything is going to be okay. He even told us about his car insurance, about the girl didn't have insurance, but he did. He had full coverage and it was going to cover everything. I mean, we didn't even ask for that information. He just come out willingly and told us all this stuff. And we felt bad for him. We even said we was going to pray for him and everything. I mean, everybody was praying for him. And we were really good friends with him. We thought he was a sweetheart. He's never done anything to us. So why would we think anything other than him being a sweetheart? And so we didn't say anything about it that night, and she didn't either. We was making sure he was fine and everything. And then when we saw him the next day on panels and stuff and different panels, and then that's when we wanted to ask him, because she tried to ask him, but he texted her back on other stuff, but he wouldn't never come out and say if he was going to help her. That's all that we wanted to know. So
we just wanted to know we wanted a confirmation.
Find somebody else to know.
Yeah, we wanted him to, just a confirmation.
Just a confirmation. This thing blew up.
But
we're not getting anything from this. Me and Broken is not receiving anything on any of this.
No.
And thank God that she got her funds filled. She got enough money to get her new apartment. She's got it.
Yes,
she got enough money to everything. Yes. Thank God that she got that.
Yes.
So now she doesn't need anything else. She's gotten everything she needs to get in her apartment. And I thank God for that, and I thank all of her supporters and the people that donated. She wanted to thank everybody for that, and she will eventually thank you later later too as well. But she wanted to especially thanks to all of the ones that did donate and stuff, and that she just wanted to make sure that they knew that she was very thankful for that.
Yes.
But she did get everything filled and her fund, the funds that she needed, and she got into the apartment, thank God. So
and me and MKB are very
her. So Poison. I know some of
we are very grateful.
Reached out and asked me if she was into her. She's going to get her apartment now, and she's got everything she needs for her funds stuff. Unless hey, how about we could take up another donation? Hell, why don't we get her a new living room suite for a new apartment? We might take up a fundraiser for that. Who knows? I'm kidding.
Oh well, no,
kidding. Don't take that.
I wanted to do one for plane tickets so that me and MKB could go fly to where Andrea's at and help her pack and stuff. And then and we need a room too for the week, so we can get her moved. Oh Lord, help me.
We need to take up plane ticket money.
Yeah,
we do. Seriously, we do need to take up. We need to go over there and help her, because she ain't got nobody to help her. She ain't got no men or women or anybody to really help her. It's just her and her daughter. And I know her daughters is going to help, but still, that's a lot. That's a lot to do. It's a lot of moving, and I hope she can handle all that herself, and her kids and stuff can handle moving and stuff. And you have to do it in such. She's got only a certain amount of time to do it too, so that makes it even harder.
Mm-hmm. You know what?
Just went
I moved in January, and I just moved next door, but that was a pain in my butt. I mean, just moving next door. But let's do it. Shot of Poison said, let's do it. Y'all should do a fundraiser. Seriously. Oh, I know it. We should. I'm thinking we should. And,
And you
oh,
know, the thing is, Broken,
they just,
what the thing is, though, is many times is all these creators go around, all the creators around here, they put up PayPal pools, they do fundraisers. Do we
right.
ever say anything about
After
anybody
pay.
else's PayPal pools or their fundraisers or stuff?
Right.
And it ain't none of their
Right.
business
Never.
what I put up here, or you put up, or Andrea puts up. If our
Right.
subscribers care about us and want to help us, that's none of nobody else's
Right.
business. None of
Right.
nobody's business.
And
What
we
other
don't go over there and stick our nose in their
people wanna do
fundraisers. We don't mention
for
their fundraisers. We don't
us.
say
If we
anything
have
cross about them.
people that love us and care about us and want to help us,
Hmm.
everybody's making a big fuss about Andrea needing help to get in her
Right.
apartment. Who else has needed help? There's
Right.
other people around here
You're a
taking
robot
up
in a little bit,
money
baby.
right now for help. Dorothy's needing money for help,
Well,
and she
can
said that
okay. Well,
the other day.
what kills me about
Tiffany's
that
got a
is
little thing up for help. Crafton and Kim's had something up for for their
to save their home
help.
for months.
TT thing for mostly a lot of people. LTL Felicia's had a fundraiser, I think.
Right.
I mean, everybody that I know of has
Everybody that
So
as they were talking and lying about us, and then the other ones were taking the lie and spreading it everywhere. They're taking what these other people said about us instead of coming and seeing what really happened. They are taking their word for it and they are going with it, and they don't care if it hurts us or not because we're not important. And they, at that moment when they are trashing us, and I'm talking cussing us, calling us the most vile names, saying the most horrendous things about us. They, in the next breath, they will say, "And here's my Cash App. I need some money for my fundraiser." You know, and they had it up. Some of them before we had ours. I mean, before Andrea even said she needed any help, and they just make me sick.
But
The
Andrea didn't
hypocrisy.
even ask. The thing is, she didn't even ask
Right.
anything. She didn't ask for nothing. Hemi volunteered that day.
And we didn't even do a full blown fundraiser. We just dropped her PayPal.
Yeah, we dropped her PayPal for her, and that
For
was because we asked her to do that. She didn't even
for
ask.
our people
Yeah.
that wanted to help, and she didn't even want to go get it.
No, she didn't even want to go get the PayPal.
I had to go get it.
And that's because she didn't want to ask nobody for help.
Right.
But I'm thankful for all the people that did donate and help, because we have
We
some
love
very
y'all.
awesome
Yes.
people out here. We have some very good people
Yes,
out
we
here.
do. We have a good. Y'all are strong too, and y'all aren't afraid of these people, the ones in here right now, because the ones that stay away and scared to take up for the truth, they're weak. They're the ones that are weak. I mean,
And-
you can see it everywhere that how people are afraid.
And when should unemployed people shouldn't tell others they should get a job either? If you're unemployed, why are you going to tell somebody else to get a job? That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
that's what I'd like to know.
Yeah, some people can't work. They have they have situations and disabled and other things that they might not bring on YouTube for everybody to know daily.
And me and MKB, every penny that we get on this channel goes right back into our channel. We don't.
We do
I mean,
giveaways.
there is nothing left. I mean, there's nothing. I just don't understand
anybody else
it.
doing giveaways? And we give away a lot of different stuff on our channels, tumblers, keychains, and I mean we plan to still do that stuff. Our channel really hasn't made anything lately, so we're still going to continue to do those for our subscribers and stuff like that. But we don't. They sit over here and say that I've put up 10 different fundraisers for my son's birthday all year. this is the first fundraiser that I put up for my son's birthday all year. I didn't even put up one last year for him. And they're sitting here saying it. Just come up with lies just to make us look bad. Oh, the MKB asked for a birthday. Why couldn't she do a birthday party at home? Maybe because I didn't want to. Is it any of y'all's damn business what I do?
But I mean,
my son.
on that too.
If y'all donated, it'd be y'all's business. If you didn't donate, shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
But then they, then they say that for us, they set down some rules. They're fixing to drag us, so they set us down some rules that we're not allowed to say somebody's name, and then we're not allowed to say anything about the fundraiser they had for what their birthday party, the birthday party that they just had. We're not allowed to talk we're only allowed to say what they allow us to say. And they expect us to follow those rules. They're crazier than bats. I swear to God, these people think that there's something they're not. Because if these people tell me not to do something, I guarantee it, my mouth is going.
Yeah, what's the difference in having a party, having a birthday party, and having a wish list? Other people have wish lists on their channel.
Oh, they have lots of wish lists.
Yes, they do. What's the difference in that? If my people want to give to me and they want to give to y'all or give to anybody, they're allowed to do that. It's nobody's business what they want to do.
Read Southern Lady's comment. I just think that
MKB and Broken, you guys need to replay that live from when it was discussed, or put a community post up with the live so people can go back. Some have got it right finally, but others still don't. Oh, where Hemi volunteered to help. I can play that. I got it. I can play it.
I haven't seen where anybody's got it right. I mean, except the few people that are in here right now.
But
because
the thing is, Andrea never asked for any
spreading.
help. She never asked for Hemi's help at all. And we was very thankful that Hemi wanted to come in here and help. We thought he was a good guy. We didn't go around chasing Hemi or looking out for anybody.
But they said that he had probably gave us hundreds and hundreds before this, because all we did was hound him for money. That's the impression they're giving everybody. We never hounded him for a dime.
Well, Andrea, some people may not have heard it. They may need to hear it. I mean, I know you don't like to hear it. And
we never wanted not one. I mean, we never wanted a penny from that man. We never asked him for anything. And for him to sit up there and let them go with that, we had our hand out chasing him and harassing him for money when he almost died. That is crazy. I mean, and then he said he had to come up with $2,000 for Andrea. No, it wasn't. She was going to work on it till the end, and then
we already done had some of the.
And then Hemi was going to help her at the end.
Hey, SK, thank you for stopping by.
She probably wouldn't even needed his help at all.
Yes, the whole thing needs to be put out there. I know Andrea doesn't want you to be sharing it, but at this point, it needs to be done to save your channel. That's what I think too, Andrea. I know you don't like hearing it, and you don't have to listen to it, but it needs to be out there. They need to know that Hemi was the one that came in. I mean, I know you got your part on there that you're upset and stuff, but in order for us to have anything in peace, they need to know Hemi is the one that came in to volunteer to do that.
We're not going to have.
I agree with that.
Well, we're not going to have our channels because they are going to keep on until it's spread everywhere and nobody comes here.
They're thinking that we're the bad people. I've done nothing but try to help a friend. If any of y'all were friends and y'all had other friends in need, y'all would do the same thing if you wanted to help some friend. I'm not up here grifting for anybody like y'all said. Oh, MKB's grifting. I guess they're going to split the funds. There ain't no splitting no funds up here, nothing. I'm not up here asking for nothing. I'm up here trying to help a friend. That's all I'm doing.
And I mean, they don't say a word until it's us that does something. And we tell the truth and we do it legit. And they lie, cheat, and steal to get those one fund right after another fund after another fund. I mean, and the people that talk on us the most is people that stand up there and they've got their own fund going to fill it to save their home. And there's two of them. Able working body people and they tell us to get a job. We have jobs. Why don't y'all go get jobs? I got 2 jobs. So, go and, stick it up y'all's ass.
Southern Lady, when we was live, not yesterday, but the day before, we did play that clip, and it's out there. I can tell them, I can put on my community page exactly where to go listen to it at, and they can go listen to it on
Yeah.
channel and everything. It's out
Yeah.
there. I mean, we don't want to go on and on about this. We don't
Can you
don't
do-
want to keep going on about this. We want this
Yeah.
to end right now. That's the reason
But
why
it-
we're here, to say she's got her funds for her
Right.
apartment. She's met her goal, and she's got everything she needs. We don't need anything else. That's the whole thing. She wanted to thank everybody for what she got, and
Right.
wanted to make sure everybody knows that she says thank you.
Right.
And that's it. We don't
And
want
that-
to go on and on about this.
And
We
all-
feel bad for Hemi. We hope Hemi has a speedy recovery.
Right.
We don't have no beef with him at all.
All they
No.
have to do is go and look and see how concerned we was with it that night that he was up on our panel. And that was the night before this happened. So they can't tell us we didn't care about Hemi. They manipulated Hemi into doing this to us. So I hope he's proud of himself. I hope that he's proud that these people manipulated him into doing something bad to innocent people, because we didn't do anything wrong to him. Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
whatsoever.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and put it on a community post.
Yeah.
When we get off here, I'm gonna put it on a community post where they can go watch what Hemi has said. And it's not, if they got to question us, they can go watch it.
Yeah.
As simple as that. If
And
they
they
don't want to
all-
go watch and see the truth, then oh be it.
Mhm.
It's on them.
And you're right, I forgot what I was gonna say.
And
but,
Luther, I appreciate you and your post, and you over there trying to help us. I do appreciate that.
Right.
That means a lot to me and to us, all of us, actually.
Yeah.
It does mean a lot.
Lupa's the only one that I saw that stood up and really stuck her neck out there, and she wasn't scared of these people.
Yeah.
And that really did make a difference. And to all y'all that are in here tonight, I mean, it shows y'all aren't scared of these people, and the backlash that y'all get for being here with us. And we appreciate that, because we are innocent. We didn't do anything wrong. I mean, and they said that we should have, when Hemi had the car wreck, that we should have just forgot about him helping us and went to something else. Okay. I mean, he didn't skip a beat. He was on panels and panels and panels. So I just don't understand that. So we should not talk to Hemi because he's had a car wreck. But he goes on everybody's panels and they can talk to him about everything, and it's okay.
He's on several people's panels for hours and hours.
Right.
But for us to ask a question about if he was gonna, we was trying to get a confirmation on it, if he was gonna help or not, that was against the rules.
Yeah, we would have been fine if he had said no.
That would have been the end of it. We told him to email Andrea. That's all he had to do. He didn't have to tell us. He didn't have to tell nobody. He could have just emailed Andrea.
And that, for them to get up on their panels, these creators, and cuss at us and say the most vile, nasty things and call us the most vile, nasty names, and just the way that they talk to us, like that we were dirt. And when we're just being honest and just helping our friend, and then every one of them that even has mouthed off, except for one of them, had a current fundraiser going right there. And then, I mean, I just never seen anything. One of the creators, in the same breath, asked, here I'm broke, called us broke bitches. And then she said, oh, I'm broke and I need help. Here's my Cash App. And then another one, she had been friendly with us, coming over, hearing us, saying that she's staying out of drama and stuff like that. But then she goes over to her channel and, she starts talking about us and how awful it is, and she just goes with the. She didn't even go check our videos out or nothing. Just went with what people said about us.
Oh, I gotta say something too about
And
Tiffany.
then she said
Hold
that
on. Let me say
she
something about
needed help from her
Tiffany.
people.
Tiffany was over there, had a video put up, and she was like, "Why didn't Andrea email Hemi? Because Hemi was asking her to email." That was in the very beginning, Tiffany. That was in the beginning, way before the money. Right whenever he said something about the money, he emailed Andrea just some funny kind of stuff, and then she's like, "I don't know what to say," and then she texted him back. She did email him back right after he said that. Did you get my email? So it's not like she was ignoring Hemi on the email. Hemi was the one that didn't want to answer the question about helping. She tried to get an answer out of him in the beginning before the accident, and then after the accident, after she prayed for him and everything, and made sure he was okay and everything, then she told him that she was confused and was
Yeah, I mean,
wanting to
we
know
were
if
just.
he was still going to help.
I mean, we were just trying to see if he was going to. That she just needed a. She just needed the confirmation so that we knew where we stood and who was going to help and who was not going to help, so that she could go ahead and get her apartment. And then those manipulating old witches went to him and go, "You poor little thing, they're treating you horrible," and he believes what they're manipulating him with.
But he didn't even stand up and say anything. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
know nothing.
He didn't
He
say
didn't
anything.
say
He
no.
didn't say, "Oh, I'm the one that volunteered to give
My,
her money. She never asked me for anything." He could have said that. That would have been the right thing to say. That would have been the truth. We don't sit over here and lie about nothing or try to jump through hoops to get money from people and stuff. We sit over here and do our channel, mind our own business most of the time, and we don't put up fundraisers after fundraisers after fundraisers. So like people said, "Oh, MKB this, MKB's a scammer." Whatever. Y'all can think what y'all want to think. Scammers don't give money back to people that ask for money back. That's for one damn thing. That's the first thing y'all need to know. If I was a scammer, I'd have took all the damn money and left. And then some of them's got the nerve to say that I got double the amount of my electricity bill. You know where that money went to? What I got, the difference in my electric bill? It went to Boots Mama, like they said. The rest of the money was to go to Boots Mama. So whoever gave, if they didn't want to give it to Boots Mama, they shouldn't have sent it. But that money went straight to Boots Mama, the difference in what I got. And I've done stated that several times, and I'm not going to state it anymore.
It seems funny that, Boots Mama wanted back in our channel, but when she wasn't welcome over here, then she went, she she just jumped back on panel trying to get everybody to turn against us again. And she'd been talking with you all along behind, calling you and everything. And then she jumps up there and then starts talking about you like you're some kind of dog again.
Southern Lady, you did the right thing. If they come in here being disrespectful, time them out. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's one of these people in here now. If they're in here being disrespectful, time them out. That's the only thing we've asked. If they're not being disrespectful, they can stay.
Right.
So you did the right thing.
I
think Broken didn't see all the stuff that was coming through.
What was it?
Of what Tiffany was saying. You was
what was it?
Tiffany being over here, but she was saying other stuff in the chat too.
What, in here that night?
Both sides of the fence.
Oh, that night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I appreciate you, Southern Lady.
I realize
you did the right thing. She just knocked herself off the side of the fence. But Southern Lady, don't feel bad for timing somebody out. If they come in here being disrespectful, time them out. You doing the right thing. That's what we got y'all here for. That's what we gave you wrenches for. We don't want nobody in here starting any BS with us or anybody else. So she was in here starting saying negative stuff or being disrespectful. Get her out. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm sick of these people going to come in here and tell us what to do and what we can do and when we can do it, and they sitting over doing the same damn things we do. They do everything that we do every day.
Right.
But the difference between us and them, they sit there and always asking for money. You don't see us up here begging for money all the time.
And I would never, I mean, I don't need to. I would never ask anybody for anything. I wouldn't need to. I do for my friends. If I can't do it myself and help them, then I will ask for my friends. But um, if I could do it myself for them, they wouldn't have to ask. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm very disappointed in Tiffany after we stood behind her after
There she is. I was not
what was
saying,
going on.
hold on. She said, I'm not saying anything. The only thing I said was that I didn't know he nearly died. That was it. And when I went back and listened, I found it discouraging when he said Andrea wasn't responding. Hey, that was in the beginning, Tiffany. That's what I'm saying. If you don't know what you're talking about, you shouldn't be putting up stuff like that. You could have come and asked us. We would
But
have
yeah,
told you.
that's
That
because
was in the
Tiffany,
very beginning whenever
look at what they're
he said
doing
something
to
about,
us.
hold on. Whenever he said something about the email, that was in the beginning. That was when they first started emailing. He told her that, did you get my
Yeah.
email? That wasn't after the fact. That was the very first beginning when they very first started emailing each other.
And
That
we told the truth through the whole thing. We've told the truth, Tiffany. We have not lied one whatsoever. We was just trying to help Andrea, and she really needed the help, and it was legit. And for them to turn it in to lie on us like they have, and to, call us all kinds of vile names, and like that we're the sorriest scum on the earth. And in the next breath, they'll ask themselves, "Here's my Cash App." That's hard. I mean, it's really hard.
But we don't. We sit over here and told the truth on everything. We didn't
Hi,
have no
Scotty.
reason to
I hope
lie.
that you look at everything, and I hope that
People
you
can
know
sit
exactly
there
what
and
happened.
people can go back and watch us. Watch our lives.
Right.
We don't come up here and lie. We know that y'all can go back and watch them. Why would we have a reason to come and lie for?
And
We
go
don't.
all the way back to how it
We
happened.
don't.
We dropped
hide
her
our videos.
PayPal.
Our videos are still up. We don't hide none of them. All they had to do
Right.
was go back and do some research, and they'd find out we didn't do anything wrong.
Right. They'll find out that we're telling the truth about all of it.
Yeah.
And it's all they have to do is go back to when we didn't even do a PayPal pool. We just dropped her PayPal to help her
Yeah,
for our community, for our people to help if they wanted to. And then Hemi is a part. He come in. He got a membership, but we didn't ask him. We have never asked that man for a dime.
Nope.
Never have we ever.
Never asked him for any money at all.
Nothing. We never would have. We never would have asked him. He is the one that wanted to help. But it's not like that. Andrea just sit on her butt and did nothing to get any funds together. Our community come together, and he was only. I mean, we were just wanting a confirmation, just to see at the end if there was anything left. Would he help with then? We didn't even want him to come up with anything if we could possibly help it, prevent
Amber,
it.
Clueless.
And come to find out, he wouldn't have had to help with anything because we come up with all of it. So, and then for him to sit up there on those panels and let these people lie on us and call us names and say we wasn't a good friend to him when he knows that is not true, that's horrific. He let them say that we come to him and ask him for the money, that we followed him around and harassed him for money all the time.
No, we don't. We never asked him for a dime.
And we didn't ask him to help us do this. We were doing this on our own. We didn't ask his help.
To sit over there and tell us to shut the fuck up and call it and sit there and talk crap about us. We've never done nothing to TT. We actually supported her. We sat there and watched her come up there and supported her channel and everything. And for her to sit there and go live about us and we did nothing but tell the truth, that was pretty harsh and pretty sorry.
She didn't even look at the facts of what happened. Didn't even go and watch our videos and see what really happened before they open their mouths. They go by what other people say, and then they base their live on what these other people say. But they don't think in their head, I wonder if these people are telling the truth, because they weren't. Oh my gosh, these people went to Hemi. They went to Hemi. They manipulated him into believing that we were mistreating him. And he liked that kind of attention. And so he just stayed quiet and let them dote on him. And I understand that he was hurt, and we were doting on him too because we were really concerned because he was so hurt. It was horrible.
And I
But
was
he said that
wondering
he
why
was
he
fine.
was.
He's the one that it reassured us that
Yeah,
everything was
he was
fine.
okay. Y'all can
And
go back and watch the live. He's
I
the one
mean,
that came up on panel.
and we know he almost died, and we were right here for him.
And if
You
he
know,
was that bad, why would he be on YouTube? Is what I'm
right.
saying. If he was,
But he was such a good friend. He could have just told us, no, that I can't help her now.
yeah,
My
that would have been.
situation's changed,
He didn't even have
and
to
we
tell
would
us,
have been
Brokey.
fine with that.
He didn't have to tell us nothing. Period.
Right,
He could have emailed Andrea and told her in private.
right.
That
Just
was that
emailed
simple
Andrea
as
and
that.
told her
Yep, that would have been that simple.
because she was so scared at
Nobody
the
would have
time.
said anything to him. It would have all been done. Nobody
Yeah,
would have said
Lufa,
nothing to
I
him. He
know.
would have just emailed her and gave her confirmation.
And nobody was mean to him. We were not mean to him. I know for 100% fact I was not mean to him whatsoever. No, I was not mean to that
None of
man
us were mean to
whatsoever.
him. None of
And
us was dragging him or nothing.
and I told the girls too. I said, give him the benefit of the doubt because it could be these other people that is influencing him. It really, I thought it was, and I was right. They saw opportunity for them some content on their channels, and they flew with it because there's nothing going on right now except the NC thing, same old thing. And they wanted something different, so they decided to go after us. And they decided they didn't care if they damaged our channels, they hurt us, or they hurt Andrea, especially when she's got a child, and they could be out on the street. I mean, they didn't even think about her and her child. They didn't even care.
Lufa,
They
you
just
have a
care about
question.
themselves and what they're trying to benefit.
Feel free
And
to ask
they were
a question,
drifting
Lufa.
off of our content.
Yep. They was using our content to
Yeah.
grift.
They sure
We call
was.
us grifters, but they're grifters as well.
Right.
They do the same thing we do
Uh-huh.
over here.
And even one of the creators told the other creator, well, one thing different from you than these other ones is that you only have a fundraiser every couple of months. That's what she told the one that was on panel. I about died laughing because we don't have one every couple of months.
See, shut up, Poison. That's what I said. I've always liked TT too and supported her channel. Every time she goes live, I go over there. But after what she did the other night, there's no way. I feel totally different now. She sat there and come after three people over here that did nothing to her. Nothing to her. We sit up here trying to help a friend out in need, and anybody else would have helped somebody that was in need.
And when she made her lawyer's fund,
when she made everything go down, and I won't drag him, but stay away from men like that, in my opinion. Thank you, Lufa. I appreciate that.
What'd she say?
She said, I'm good, MKB. I thought she had a question, but she said, I know everything.
Lufa, you are just growing on us like crazy.
I saw everything go down, and I won't drag Hemi. But stay away from men like that, in my opinion. We didn't think we didn't know anything bad about Hemi. We thought he was a good guy.
We never
he comes up there and cusses sometimes and gets
we never dreamed.
But we never thought that he would do anything like that. We thought he was an honest man.
Yeah, we really did. I mean,
he really didn't want to help. All he had to do is say, I can't do it, or the accident come up.
He shouldn't have got up there and he shouldn't have inserted himself anyway. If he did, he shouldn't have even said anything about PayPal or anything. If he, wanted to turn it into this, I mean, he should have just kept his mouth shut and just went on, left us alone. We didn't need his help. We did it ourselves. So, I just don't understand why that he would be, so nice and let these women lie on us. Why would he let these people lie on us?
Why didn't he speak up and say, ladies, I'm the one that offered to help her, and I could have told her yes or no. That's as simple as that. He could have gave her an answer because she has till the end of the month to be out of there. She's got to be out.
And we weren't harassing him or anything. I said that if you can't ask him in private, when he's on one of
we don't have him on
when he comes on our panel, I could ask him. I don't care.
We don't have him on Messenger and stuff like that.
Right,
we don't. Facebook and stuff, so we couldn't ask him any other way.
But he was such a stand-up guy, nice guy. We thought that was
He would have
okay.
gave us the
I thought
honest
it was
answer. He
okay
said
that if
he
we
would.
asked him, if it, at the end, I mean, she at the end of it, there was only going to be like, when it come time, like today, like $20 left or something that he would have to help with, and so that's silly for him to go around saying he's going to have to give her $2,000. That wasn't true.
No, she'd already had
I mean,
people donating and stuff by then. It done went down. The total it done went down by then. He never did. He just all he had to do was give us confirmation he was going to help, and he did not want to do that. That was the it.
what is she talking about,
Who?
Scotty?
That or else is packing because her boyfriend is kicking her out again for the 80th time. Oh, she's talking about somebody else, I guess. It's nothing about on this channel.
What? She did it in here in front of MKB. What was that, Southern Lady?
Oh, she's good at playing both sides, Southern Lady. Probably Tiffany, I guess. Tiffany
Well, I just didn't understand how she could go over there and say that about us when she knows me. I mean, we stood beside her, and we didn't listen to any of the garbage people was spewing about her after this went down with, um, uh, even when we didn't say anything. We stood beside her when she dropped out with Lycan, and also when she went to Kim and Crafton. We don't like them, but we did not turn on her, and we understood. I mean, we stood beside her no matter what.
Scotty, the reason why Hemi was mad at Ginger was because of 71. Him and 71 got into it or something, and he took it out on Ginger and told Ginger to fuck off.
And we couldn't have him talking to people like
Ginger
that
was
either.
upset and wanted to know why, Hemi was talking to her like that.
And we didn't understand.
But he said that on our channel. He told Ginger to fuck off.
Yeah, and we can't have him talking to other subscribers that way. We just can't. That's not right. And he's got to have some respect, and we have to.
We didn't do nothing to him that night. He left on his own. He left after that.
Right.
We didn't do nothing.
He's got to understand where we're coming from. I mean, because it's just like you. If someone, was disrespecting one of your people, you would not like that. And he needed to calm down. And but we wasn't mean to him. We never would have been mean to him ever. I've never said anything except that he could cram the money up his after the fact, when he sat right up there and let them lie on us, made us look like that we wasn't nothing but bottom feeders, and like we were lying about it. And when we had all these fundraisers around us, like everybody's got a fundraiser for something that is not even, I don't know. It's just, they just have them for just to be having them. And when we had someone in dire need, and there was a child involved, and that this is just not right. And it was just for our community. We didn't ask, for anything. And for them to say that we're e-beggars, I mean, we're farthest from it. I put every dime I have back into my subscribers. I do. I mean, every extra dime. I even took on another job so that I could do more, for my people. But now this makes me not want to do anything anymore. Good people, all they get is stomped on. Because I know I have a good heart, and I know that MKB has a good heart, and I know that Andrea does. We have our argument.
The nicest people on here. We're not here trying to hurt anybody. We call out truth sometimes. If we see something wrong with people not being honest, we might call out something, but we don't sit here and try to attack people and hurt them or anything like that.
But we're not going to do what they want, and they want us to bow down, keep our mouth shut, and just let them drag us all over the place with anything and everything that they want. And they want us to keep our mouth shut.
So many channels that done went live and drug us over this for nothing.
Right.
Simply Hemi coming over here volunteering to give somebody money, and we just trying to find confirmation on it. That was it. And then it turned into this. I mean, seriously, people. Y'all should have went to Hemi and asked why did he say he was going to donate and
Yeah.
take care of everything if he wasn't, you know.
Right.
And I know things come up, and I know he had his wreck, and that would have been understandable. We would have totally understood the reason why he did.
And he even he volunteered, if he had to come up with all of it, he would.
Yeah.
And we never expected that out of him. We never would have. We never wanted him to do that. And we would never have let him come up with all of it.
Nope.
And for people to think that we had our hand out and we would have just taken, took from him
Me
and
and
took from him,
Broken wouldn't
that
get
is
no
not who
money
we
out of
are.
nothing. We wouldn't get no money out of nothing. We simply was trying to help a friend.
No, and we never, and I mean, MKB did do her son's birthday, but that was so that our people could help her with their son's birthday, and our people did. That's nobody's business. But all of our other money, I mean, everything else that goes to the channel and more than that, then we just get off our channel. Even our money that we work for goes into our channel
It
and
comes
our
right back out. We
subscribers.
gave out so many tumblers and
Yeah,
stuff. Who else has
and
gave out stuff to their subscribers? You see
and
anybody
we
else giving out stuff? No.
and that's what I wanted to do, is help people, like start a fund if anybody need help for their electric bill or anything like that. But we can't even do that anymore because we can't go in the direction that we want to help people because these people out there lying on us, they want to try to damage our channel so bad that nobody comes and watches us.
And
And they're using us for content.
If Hemi would have needed a fundraiser because his
We
accident,
we
we
would
would
have
have
done
been
it.
gladly to put up a fundraiser.
Right. We would have
would
been
have
right
shared
there.
out his fundraiser just as well, just as
Right.
we would have done anybody else's.
Yes,
we
we
would have
would.
been glad to help.
Yes.
So it's nothing to do with that.
And and they sit there and said that we wasn't concerned about him having to get a truck. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh Lord. Well, anyway, y'all get the point. This is the last time we're going to be talking about it. If anybody's got any questions, they can go back and refer to the videos that we done had in the past. We played our proof. There's proof on our channels. They can go back and see it, and they got their answers right there. And I will make a community post of where he said it and put it on my community page tonight. They can go back and watch it if they want. But we didn't do anything wrong but try to help a friend, and this is what we get. It seems like just like me trying to help Tucker Noel on the internet. Look what happened. Every time I try to help somebody, something happens because these people on the internet are just like they are. They don't want to help anybody but their own selves on here. That's it. I wasn't trying to help myself. I was trying to help somebody else. No, she's okay. Pocket Sand. I'm sure she's okay. She'll be back. She'll be back over here. I don't know. She should still be here. We didn't. She didn't want us to play the video. She wanted us to. They can go back and watch the video if they want to watch it. But I'm tired. I mean it was. Oh, she needs a link. Hold on, Broken. But we're done talking about it. It's done. We're done talking about it. Nobody needs to be talking about it. She got upset and left. How come she got upset and left? Shot of poison. Do you know? I'll call her when we get off here. I'll call her. We've been hurt over this for the past 2 days. These people come on here and making accusations and lying about us. All they done is lie this past day. Yesterday, all they did was lie on us. I know that's right, Pocket Sand. Yeah, you're right. She wants it dropped. Yeah, she does. She wants us to drop it. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna sit here and talk about this anymore. This is it. I'm done talking about it. I'm sick of talking about Hemi. And I'm sick of people talking about us. And I hope they don't go and try to run this live and talk about this because we sit here and told the truth tonight, just like we've had this whole time. Scotty's sick as much as I could. Betty Boop, I had an interview and was out putting in apps on Peter Lake, keep hydrated. Oh, Scotty's sick. Who made her uncomfortable? Oh, she's tired of hearing about it. She don't want she don't want to keep going on with it. That's all it is. She's tired of going on and on about it. And they treated Andrea like garbage, like she doesn't deserve a roof over her and her child's head. What are you doing, Broken Justice? Get your butt up here. I dropped the link down there talking in chat. But no, I don't know if Tiffany got her upset when Tiffany came in here or not. I don't know, but she was timed out. She just kept coming back. But we're done talking about it. We don't need to talk. We said everything that needs to be said. We don't need to be talking about it anymore. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah, we don't need to.
If they need to see
I don't want to talk about it anymore, but I want these people to stop using us for content. Stop using these lies for content. I want Hemi to get up there and tell them to stop lying on us. Tell the truth. You know, we didn't treat him bad. We didn't do anything wrong. And for them to try to destroy us, all these creators, when they've got their own fundraisers and their own money that they've raised over and over and over, and we never stuck our nose in their business, and we never went over there and trashed them and said they were lying about
all
their
the people
fundraisers.
That said something to us has all had fundraisers or something in the past.
But yeah, they want all more than one. Yeah. And you know, they don't give a darn about us or what this does to us. And I mean, it doesn't bother me, but what bothers me is they're a bunch of liars and they're trying to destroy innocent people. And they've hurt Andrea and they've hurt MKB to the point and they're people that we stood behind, people that we stood behind no matter what they did, you know, try to keep our word and try to be good to them. They have turned on us, and you know, they took the first opportunity that they could to turn on us. And that's what that I wanted to address, you know, of them. They used us for content and in almost in the same breath or in the next breath say, oh, and here's my Cash App. I'm broken. I need help here. You know, that's so wrong. We don't do that.
That video, MKB. It's probably good. Okay, Angela, thank you. Angela says she just made that video. It's probably best
may not know about too. I will get some
info from you. That's what we need to do. Move along. Do not talk about it anymore. And if she's made a video, so they need anything, then go back and watch hers.
And now you know, and like we used to have quite a few in here that chit chatted. You know, just shot the bull, and they said that, you know, all we did was stick our nose, sit there and talk about other people's business. We did not. The only time that we do this kind of thing is when people lie on us, and we bring it to everybody's attention, the truth, because we know we're not lying and we have the proof that we're not lying. And so we address them when they're lying. And we just don't understand what's wrong with the truth. You know, why do people feel like they have to lie to accomplish something? And they will lie, cheat, and steal to destroy somebody. And we're just a little bitty channel. But they want us destroyed anyway. And I'm just very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in all these people.
I am too. But you know what? They didn't get to me because I didn't watch it. The best thing to do when they put out stuff like that, don't watch it.
Yeah,
that'll burn them up even more when you don't watch it.
Right. But see, the thing about it this time, I mean, it was necessary for me to watch. I didn't watch all of it. I just watched, you know, little clips. I mean, just little bits. But just to get who I was dealing with. Because I did not want to believe that some of these people that was in our chat and saw the truth, knows the truth, and yet went and made lives about us and said, and went with the lies. That blows me away. I mean, you know, who does these people think they are? You know, God? I'd be afraid that lightning would strike me if I did something so cruel to someone. I mean, I just never would even think to do something like that to anybody. And for them to try to hurt someone on purpose when the people are, you know, it's legit. We don't have a beer fund. You know, it's crazy.
we might need a booze fund now. You know, we
Oh,
need a booze fund. Maybe we should
I need a
put up
puff
a
puff
booze
pass.
fund.
I need a puff puff pass fund.
Yeah, put up a
Huh,
puff puff
Pocket
pass
Sam.
fund for you, and put up a booze fund for me. But
Scratch me out. Listen to what she's doing. She's a nut. Okay. Um, I just get, Betty, I just get so frustrated with these people because, like, have you ever had a bunch of those gold necklaces or silver necklaces that get tangled together and they can't get untangled? That's what these people act like. That they get so many lies twisted up together that they can't untangle it to see the reality, to see the truth. And so they go with these lies and they just keep tangling themselves up and tangling themselves. I mean, and they take, and what they don't, they move on with their drama onto someone else the next time to see who they can destroy next time. And they just keep on beating us down and beating us down to sit. They're trying to destroy us. I mean, this is the third time they've come after us like this based on lies. And I just hope that they enjoy themselves this time because I'm not listening to any more of their crap. I mean, and I hope that these creators, the bigger ones, have used some of their brains and go and look at the order that things happen and how they happen and when they happen and see what really took place. Because they twisted things around to where that you will believe what they're telling you when that's
thank
not
you,
what happened at
Scotty.
all.
I appreciate that. She said I didn't make any commentary on this situation because it isn't my business. I feel bad that you guys are being attacked, though.
Yeah.
You do need
Well,
it, but we
Scotty,
don't
the
care.
worst thing
We'll
to us that
give them
hurts us the
anyway.
worst is that Hemi's just sitting up there on panels with these people
Who is
and
Ghost of
staying
Miss Tip
quiet.
all day?
He
Says
was there and he's
you do
staying
need it,
quiet.
Angela, but we don't care. We will give it them anyway. Who is that? What is she talking about?
I don't know. What?
It was the troll that follows her. They
Don't,
called you, me and
don't
Scotty.
care. We will give them anyway. Okay.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. But we are so thankful to our people that we got the money anyway. And you see what it boiled down to? We didn't need Hemi's help. We didn't ask him for help. We didn't need it. We were just wanting a confirmation to see where we stood.
But we done said it enough.
Responsible
We done
people.
said it enough. They heard it enough. We
Right.
done
We're
said it
being
enough.
responsible people is what we were
Yep.
doing. Responsible people take care of business, and that's what we
Yep.
were doing.
Yep. That's right.
So y'all, they can do whatever they want with it. I don't care anymore. But we're gonna cover the Darlie Routier case, so everybody, y'all get caught up on that because it's gonna go one way or another here pretty soon. I mean, because she's exhausted all of her appeals, so the governor's either going to hand down the death penalty to her or she will get a new trial through the Innocence Project. So, who is it? Tiff. Why do they have someone in here that looks like Tiff? I don't know.
No, it's a ghost of Meth Tiff all day. I guess it's a troll
said it
of
was-
Tiffany's or something. I'm
Oh,
not
they
sure.
said it was one of her trolls. I heard
Yeah.
Southern Lady's name today.
How did you hear her name?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Was it a good way or bad way?
Well, no. Well, NC was reading a comment that Southern Lady made.
On her channel or what?
Yeah, on her channel. It's funny.
You think Darlie is innocent, Rebel Soul? A lot of us think she's innocent.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait to get to talking about that because I love to talk about cases. Thank you, Scotty. Well, we appreciate it. I mean, I know that you had Hemi on your panel, and you were talking about people taking advantage of him.
He's a nice guy.
and his
He
money.
was a nice guy, and
But
I think he still
it
is.
was after he volunteered to help Andrea. He was on your panel, and you were saying that people took advantage of him and stuff like that. We never took advantage of him, and we never would have ever. He had memberships in our thing, but we didn't ask him for that. And he did super chat us a couple times, but it
When?
wasn't big money,
I've never seen
and
it.
we did not. I mean,
That
we
must be
didn't
on
ask
your
him for a
channel.
dime. We didn't ask him for it.
Was
You
it on
know?
your channel?
Yeah, I think it was on my channel
Okay,
that
I was
he
gonna say
did.
I don't remember seeing it. I
Yeah,
remember
he did.
getting
He
a
did
membership.
one time on my channel.
I,
It was like we hadn't got it yet, but I mean, it was like we got less than $100, so you know you have to wait. So
no, we ain't made $100
right,
threshold yet.
right. But I mean, but we never would have took advantage of him, and we were always good to him, and we never um, knocked him off our panel or anything because he was, you know. But never would we. We respected him, and we was good to him, and we was
Y'all like my
concerned about him.
background says police line, do not cross.
And I was talking about it to him about my car wreck that I had. I had a real bad car wreck too, and I was talking to him about that, and we were discussing the car wrecks and stuff. We were not discussing money or nothing, but we just enjoyed him, and we enjoyed having him here. We didn't want his money. He didn't need to shower us with
They already know
anything.
this. They know this. We don't need to keep
So
saying it. We need to just let him go.
I know,
He
I
chooses.
know.
He chose
Cut
to
our
be
law.
over there.
Let's
Let him.
just cut it loose. It's
Yep,
time
cut
to
our
cut it
law.
loose. Yeah. All right.
Cut him
Okay.
loose. He chose
Yeah.
his side, so let him go on over there.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what night we're gonna do Darlie Routier. Um, I don't know. Are we gonna do it like on my channel one night and your channel another night?
We can
I don't
just
know.
see when it comes up when we get ready.
But I thought maybe we could, like break it down and stuff. Um,
Oh, I didn't hear about that, Lufa. She said you hear
what?
about the 31 cars found underwater in Florida.
No.
I didn't either.
Why is it? Is it like? Are they suspicious about them?
It says TT has a lot to say on y'all later, guys. And she already got a live cranked up.
Probably. See. Well, you would have won the bet. I'm sure. I'm sure people take advantage of him. But wasn't this situation? What? But it wasn't this situation, right? Yeah, there is a lot of people that take advantage of him, and I didn't know that all the people that was friends with him on Messenger and stuff that run to him and with their problems when they have a problem wanting money from him. There's a lot of that going on too. But these women, they went to him and manipulated him and convinced him that his friends were treating him like garbage. That's manipulation. That's abuse. They took advantage of his mind state, the pain pills and the alcohol and all that. They took advantage of that. And they twisted everything and made him believe something that wasn't true. And I think that is abuse.
No, Angela said it was a troll trying to start her out.
Oh, yeah.
Good. He said
I've
Scott
only watched
said
a
he
couple
brought
of
up
things.
giving a bunch of money out, and I told him not to let people
Here,
take advantage of him. It was more of a general statement.
Oh, Bree, it
because
really
I
is.
didn't know what was happening over here yet. Okay.
What happened?
Because she is one who gave me the scoop on it, and I was kind
Okay,
of
thank you, Skye.
Or can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm talking to the chat.
Oh, I was wondering.
Go ahead.
Scotty, I done read it out now. I didn't know if you can hear me. He was talking.
Yeah, I was just telling her because she said she didn't mean us, and I told her thank you. I didn't want to miss it. I told her thank you. But but people, I don't know. People like now, they take anything right now and assume that it's us. You know what I mean? Like when you were talking, anything to do with him, they assume it's us that you're talking about because it has to do with him. And everybody loves him. And there's a reason everybody loves him. It's because he's easy to manipulate, and they know it. And see, we never was like that. We never done stuff like that. That's just not right. Sent you a funny pic, MKB. You can view it later. when you need a good chuckle. We need one now, Pocket Sand.
I didn't
We
see it. I didn't
do.
get nothing, Pocket Sand. You didn't send it to me because I ain't got nothing. I just checked my email. Did you send it to Yahoo this time? Because I ain't got nothing, Pocket Sand. You didn't
Oh,
send it to
yeah,
my email.
okay. Yeah.
I checked it. It says, Scotty, that is the problem around here. People speak without doing their due. I can't say it.
Well, thank you, Scotty.
They have no clue what they're talking about. That's how things get twisted into bullshit like the game telephone. Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you, Scotty, for coming over here and supporting us. I mean, gosh, we appreciate it so much because, I mean, everybody's just turned their backs on us and act like that we're just trash when we haven't done anything. The people that's done this to us is trash. You know what I mean? And they threaten us if we don't keep our mouths shut. They don't want us standing up for ourselves and telling the truth. They don't want to hear the truth that they've lied. And it's so funny because they talk about us like we're trash. And this is the third time they've come after us and tried to stomp us into the ground. And we're going to stand up for ourselves. We're not scared of these people.
Rebel
You
Soul,
know?
I don't know why someone timed you out. Did y'all time out Rebel Soul
Oh,
by accident?
see, we can't see it on StreamYard. So who did it?
It might have been an accident. Sorry,
We'll
Rebel
get
Soul.
them for it. No, I'm just
Hey,
teasing.
Molly Lollipops.
Uh,
You're late, lady.
who did it?
I
Who
think it was
timed them
an
out?
accident. They said it was an accident.
Oh, okay. It was an accident. They didn't mean to. I know a lot of people when they do get timed out like that, they get mad. And I've seen people in chats, they get mad no matter, because I've timed somebody out before and oh my God, I just feel so horrible. I'm saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And you know, no matter how many times I say I'm sorry that I didn't mean to, they still are mad at me over it. I'm like, oh my goodness. But people on here are, I don't know.
Here it
They,
is. Betty said, Rebel Soul, I did it on accident. I was hugging my grandson good night. I'm sorry. Sorry. Betty did it by accident.
I had a little dog that used to, she would, well, I still have her, but she used to get on my phone, put her foot on my phone, and she would time people out. I'd be like, oh my goodness. Oh, it's easy to do. It really is. It's so easy to do. Because they don't, I mean, they don't really have anything in place to where that you can, stop it. It just happens so fast. Yeah, Molly Lollipops, where in the world have you been?
Late to the party, girl. You late to the party. Yeah, but Wi-Fi signal sinks. Don't open it on here, LOL. But can share it with broken and injured behind the scenes. Okay, Pocket Sand. Hey, Molly Lollipops, my friend. How are you doing, sweetheart? I see you open them eyeballs up for us. I figured it was an accident, no problem. Yeah, it was an accident, Rebel. Sorry. Um, he thinks someone is bullying me, so he needed to tell me how to handle it. Oh, broken and popped off again tonight. I swear that woman can't stay on here. And to that last troll, don't worry about my fat bottom because my man likes it just the way it is, so I'm good, thanks. Pocket, it's an old pic that resurfaced today. Okay, let me drop the link for her just in case she needs it again. She keeps kicking herself off of here. Broken, get your tail back up here. Send Pocket Sand, is that your sexy picture on your avatar? Oh, that's a song, ain't it, Bree? It sure is. Fat bottom girls, you make my rockin' world go round. I think, yeah. MKB, can she not see the chat? Can she not see? I don't know. And also to the last troll, I can't see whoever's talking to Scotty. I don't see any troll unless they got me blocked or something. Look at what you would know. It wasn't me if I did not myself off the panel. You ain't making sense. Broken. Get your tail back up here. You can't. You stay on the panel while you working. You got a job to get up here and do. Get up here on this panel. She always knocking herself off the panel. I don't know what the deal is. She needs to keep her hands still. She playing with that phone too much. Yeah, Brie and my milkshakes too. All the boys in the yard, they like better than yours. Your life is better than yours. Are you gonna stay put tonight or not?
I said it wouldn't be me. You would know that it wasn't.
Are you gonna stay put up here on the panel tonight, or are you gonna hop down and stay in the chat?
Okay. I said that they would not know that they would know that it wasn't me if I didn't knock myself off the panel every 5 minutes. That's my thing. That's my signature is I knock myself off the panel. And when like we're going, like if I had to keep my phone on the charger, I do it a lot more because I'm stuck here by the wall.
Oh.
And this stupid new phone I got, I hate it. Oh, I gotta get another one.
That you had for Dorothy or something?
No, yeah, it's a little. Well, no, I'm not using that one. I'm not using that one yet. I'm still using that one that I got this last time.
Oh, okay.
But it's just like this one, so
You don't like it?
No. There's a lot of things you can't do, and like, if you wiggle, without touching the screen, if you move around, it'll change your screen and everything. It's like, okay. Yeah, it took me into Amazon earlier when I was up on panel. All of a sudden, I was in Amazon. I'm like, okay.
Molly said, yeah, it's no imposter. Definitely broken.
Hey, everybody, I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. And I just let everybody know that, by doing stupid things like that.
I told her shot of poison that you said that she could call you anytime. I told her, hon.
Who, me? I want to call her every 5 minutes.
You got to call me.
I can't talk. I don't. I think she'll be all right. It's gonna be all right. We're strong. We can handle this. It's not a big deal. We're telling the truth, so I'm not worried about it. If we were lying, I'd be worried. I'd be scared. Because I just don't do that. I just don't understand what's wrong with the truth. I just keep saying that because I am just baffled at the lies that people live by. And they do live by them because they tell them every day. And I'm just like, oh my God, how did they do this? What is their motive? What's their end game? But we've learned our lesson many a times, and people show their true colors. And it's disappointing sometimes that they do show their true colors, but it's better that we find out now than when we find out later down the road, when we've supported them for a long period of time and we really got our feelings hurt. But I think that I've gotten my feelings hurt so many times that that there's only a couple of people there's only a couple of people on here that could make me cry. So, and the rest is not important because, they're not a part of your everyday life as far as being your support system or being someone you can pick up the phone and say, I had a bad day, I need to talk. These people are not anywhere. They would not be there to talk to anyone if they had a bad day or unless they had an ulterior motive down the road. Everything's and they'll record your phone calls so that they can use it against you down the road. I've never heard such a nonsense in all my life. These people, they are beyond, oh my God, beyond any morals or any sense that I've ever seen. I mean, I wasn't taught like that.
Thank you, Scotty. Thank you so much. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Scotty. Thanks for coming. We appreciate you, really. Scotty's not scared of nobody. I mean, that's what she's not scared either. She'll stand up and she'll stand up against any of it. And I'm just really glad that she was here to support us through it. But I just and look, these people that we have in here right now. I mean, all of them that I mean, Scotty even included that she came by. I mean, that's important that people stick up for what they believe in. And like Angela Clips and Giggles, do you know what you're appreciated? I know that you don't because of all the backlash you get, but we got you. I mean, we ain't much, but we've got your back. I mean, we're gonna support you and stand by you based on our relationship, not based on what people tell us to do, and based on what what the rumors that they spread around about you. We're not gonna even listen to it. So, but we appreciate you being here every time we go live. You're here. You come by. You're always here for us, and we appreciate it. And there's Molly and Pocket Sand and Bree and Kelly Cares. Have you been reading Kelly Cares? Her
Community post.
yes.
Yeah.
And Andrea's mom is our little sweetheart. And Betty, damn boot. Everybody says that too. They emphasize that damn, and I'm just like, I like to say Betty. I don't know what. And our little sweetheart, that April Flowers. I know she's listening because she got hurt, y'all. So y'all pray for her. She fell down and got a concussion and tore her rotary cup. So y'all be saying a prayer for her, please.
She's always praying for everybody on here.
Yes, she always does pray for us. Yes, she says a prayer for everybody. And so we all want to pray for her.
If they life is
butts
and I cannot
look at what Molly put.
Girl walks in, facing a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
Do you see what Molly's dropped in the chat? Your PayPal, and she said your cash app was stolen.
Oh, thank you, Molly.
Junk in the trunk. So, what night do y'all want to do the Darlie Routier case? Because I know y'all really want to do it with me, right? And if y'all don't, y'all just go ahead and lie and tell me y'all do. Because I'm going to do y'all. After we're only going to take a couple of lives and cover that. I mean, we'll cover it. We're not going to just like deep dive into it or anything, but we'll just cover it, and then we'll go. And we'll pick one that y'all want to do, and we will cover it, a case that y'all want to do. Every one of you.
I do need to watch some stuff on it. We need to figure out how to play something up here.
Hi, Scott. We'll get, we will get, we'll get some, a case from each of y'all, and every one of y'all, and we'll do it like each week or something.
They said Fridays are good or the weekends.
Yeah, okay. Fridays is good. I think that'd be good for a crime case, don't you? On Fridays?
Yeah.
But I had notes like running out my hyena. But if Darlie Routier gets a new trial, I'm going to go and if it's public, I'm going to film it for us. Stream it for us.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I really am serious. I only live 2.5 hours away from there. And my sister lives there, like 20 minutes away from the courthouse. I used to live there. My kids were little and I was young.
Hey, Bree, all you gotta do is search her name and you'll find all kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a lot of stuff on her.
Look at the pictures too. I want you to look at those bruises on her arms and stuff. I want y'all to look at those. Those are horrific. When I saw those pictures of those bruises, I knew right then. Yeah,
I
Rowlett.
guess you do. I guess you can put bruises on yourself, but those are too
Not like
awful.
that. There's
No,
no way you can put them on there like that. Mm-mm. She would literally had to have somebody to hit her with the
Roulette.
baseball
No,
bat.
it's Dolly Routier or Routier. How you?
Routier.
That's not how you spell it. It's I don't even know how to spell her
It's
last name. You know how to
it's
spell it?
Routier.
Dolly Rouit.
T Routier. Tier. But I moved out of Rowlett 3 months before this happened. I went and looked, and it was almost 3 months to the day.
Well, that's something. It's spelled something like that. I guess y'all. I don't know.
It's Routier.
It's ROU. I got the I in there wrong. Then I put ROUITEI.
No, it's
Well, it's close enough.
It's Routier.
Dolly Routier. She got it
Yeah,
right. We got it right.
yeah, there it is. But I mean, it's just interesting because I did learn a few things here this last week about the case, and things that they didn't present, the things that they said that.
What you been watching it on?
I'll send it. I'll send you that video.
Yeah.
It's a new guy that's got that found some new evidence. I mean, he caught some new things that I didn't catch, and a lot of people hadn't caught of the evidence that was presented um, about like the screen was cut with the knife that was in the knife block. Well, they said it was consistent. The fibers that was there was consistent with the screen, but it could, and it they said also it could be consistent with a lot of things, not just that screen, but a lot of things. And that was interesting. And there was some stuff that they didn't let come into evidence that should have been brought into evidence.
You probably seen her at the birthday party, Bree. That's what they played to try to convince
Yeah.
everybody she was guilty.
Oh,
I mean, not at the birthday party, but at the gravesite.
The silly string.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean the silly string, and I mean, she was probably taken. They probably had her as a parent that lost both kids on something, to help her cope with it. But you're just not. I mean, you just don't even know how you react. Your baby's getting murdered. I mean,
the Southern lady said, "I saw a thing, and they said her necklace was what kept knife from hitting color something."
The artery.
Why did they say injuries were superficial if she was all stitched up?
Right, and the injuries was not superficial, and it even that artery, the knife even it did.
It was close to killing her.
Well, right, the knife did cut that artery, but it didn't go down deep enough to cut it to where she would bled out. Now it scratched the surface of that artery. That's how close it was. So that is, I mean, it was. You cannot cut your own throat, and get that close to that artery, and not mean to cut it. I mean, it was just too close to the artery. I mean, the ever who cut her wanted her dead, and I think she was the target. I think that her and the life insurance was the target, and the kids got in the way. That's what I think happened. And I mean, I don't know. Some things could, turn me to believing that it was different than that, but I don't think she did it. And that house was chaos that night. And they're saying that the evidence, the blood under the glass and stuff like that, somebody could have kicked that glass and that glass rolled over, the shards could have, been kicked onto the blood. And the vacuum cleaner was knocked over. And the vacuum cleaner was knocked over. It could have been knocked over by any of the emergency people, anybody in that house, because the house was full of people.
Yeah.
I mean, there was in the sock down the alleyway. There's no way that she could have
Did she try to
done
wash
all.
some blood and stuff off and
Yeah,
stuff? In his
she
face?
didn't have. I mean, when did she cut? Her neck was cut on the couch because you see where she bled on the couch, and then so she ran out down there to throw the sock down there with the bloody neck. I mean, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't. And I know that little town around that how little it is, and the houses there are really close together, but and they're like it's more of like a little community that they're really close together. I mean, you can see people in their back gardens.
What
I
is it?
mean, and you can those fences are not big privacy fences.
You hear
You
that
can
drum
see over them. I mean, you can see through them like they're not chain link fences and stuff like that.
there? I seen the house and stuff. Oh, thank you, shot of poison.
Because she could have driven away. She opened the door and threw the keys. What do you mean, Bree?
I always thought she was guilty as the day is long because of what the news showed. It's a case that I never researched when I look into one. I really do. I look at Doc's trial, all of it.
Right.
Southern Lady said,
I mean, Southern Lady. It really is interesting if you
yeah, it's
start
very
watching it.
interesting.
Just the way that the evidence, the way they presented the evidence, the way the prosecutors, um, the way that they laid things out there, for the jury. Uh, they made things look worse than what they were. I mean, like they said that she did it for the $5,000 insurance. Well, I'm sorry, but it took more. They had to add money to that to even bury the boys, and so that knocks that out for me. I mean, she did not do it for the insurance, and I mean, and if she was. I just think if she was having the postpartum thing, and she would have took out all three boys, not just two. I mean,
But the
I
other
mean,
boy was up there with his daddy and up.
right? That I mean, you just don't. When a mother decides to do something like that, in every case that I've seen of postpartum, it is the mother gets all the kids together and does it. I mean, they don't
Well, she
just.
couldn't have got the baby that night because he wasn't down there.
But that's not the way that they plan this. I mean, if it's postpartum depression, they usually plan it to where they have all the kids together and they do it. They make sure they get all. She would have made sure she got all three. She wouldn't have waited. I mean, went downstairs with the two boys and not planned it better if she was going to take out all. I mean, if she had postpartum because
Small Sacrifices. That movie was dang. What's the
that's the woman that drowned her five children, isn't it? Oh
no
no,
it's the
it's
one
not.
that
I'm
shot
sorry.
her kids in the
It's
car.
the one that shot her kids in the car. Yeah,
Yeah,
that woman was evil.
dang. What's her freaking name? I know
Diane,
her. Downer or
Diane Downs,
something like that.
something like that. Um, she was. I mean, you could see the evil all over that woman.
Yeah, Diane Downs.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I do. Southern Lady, I do. I do believe that. That's my theory. And I mean, but it's not such a far fetched theory when several times he arranged like his car to be stolen and driven off into the lake or wherever they live, the lake, yeah, lake. And then I was trying to think where I lived there, but I was thinking, like, but and he said he was trying to set it up for the house to be robbed. Um, it was him that was always trying to get these people to do things like that, in his house for insurance. So that's what I think about is the many times that he had it done and attempted to have it done, things around for insurance. And I think the person that he got to do it, the boys got in the way, and so they took them out. They panicked and took them out too. Because she had $400,000 life insurance on her head. So,
How these parents could hurt their
and I think that that's why
protect mine is most parents.
that she didn't um
Jodi Arias was the first one you watched. Oh no.
she didn't turn on him or anything like that. And I was wondering, you know, wonder why she didn't have her doubts about him. I wonder why she didn't think about that. And they said even if she did, uh, he was her husband, and he come up with he paid for the lawyer, and the lawyer was his too. So that would be in conflict of interest. So they wanted to keep his name out of it. And I think that they convinced her that he didn't have anything to do with it. And she wouldn't want to believe that either, I don't think. But yeah, I think that she does have it figured out by now. He's gotten remarried. He divorced her. He gotten remarried and just moved on with his life. Like it wasn't nothing. And I just think that if my wife was in prison,
He married her. He stayed married a long time though.
yeah, but
I
yeah,
would have been divorced right away if I knew my wife got life in prison.
not me. Why? I wouldn't do that.
If she was in there for murder, well, he did
If she,
believe her. He
but
stayed.
what if
Stayed
you
divorced for, how long was
what
they
if you
separated? I mean, how
what
long?
if you knew your wife though, and you believed that she was innocent? I would. I
He
mean,
stayed
like,
married to her for a long, long time.
right, but I mean, no, well, it wasn't that long.
He stayed married to her till death
It
did them.
was until he met that other girl, though. I think.
But they was together for a long time before they got divorced.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I didn't pay attention to that part.
Yeah.
But I think that. But I think too. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I did pay a little attention to it because now I remember thinking that if the reason that he was staying with her is so that to keep her from being suspicious of him.
Mm.
It's why he stuck by. Yeah, I think he pretended to stick by her so that she wouldn't be suspicious of him. Because I just can't imagine being in her situation. I mean, we
Yeah, he
think,
said she was innocent. Her whole family thought she was innocent.
yeah, okay.
Somebody knock on the door.
No, he knocked on my wall. Want my
Somebody's
attention.
knocking on my door. Jesus.
That's my husband. Yeah, he's so sweet. It's okay. I'll just wait.
Is he ready to get off?
No, he was gonna take me somewhere, but I
Well, we
waited
can
too
get
late to go. No,
Oh,
it's okay. It's okay. They closed at 11.
oh.
Pocket sand. They closed at 11. Yeah,
You haunt him forever.
yeah.
Oh, good thought there, broken.
See,
heart.
that's what I told mine. I told my husband I would haunt his wife, his new wife. Pakistan. Me and Pakistan. I swear to God, we think so much alike. Yeah, I told him I'd haunt him. He would wish that I had never died or he'd never gotten married again. But he swears up and down he'll never get married again. I think I've taught. I
I
think
think
I've
me and
broke.
them's gonna get married. We're gonna put broken in a nursing home.
Listen to that. Do y'all hear that?
We're about to put her in a nursing home since she's having so much trouble.
Whatever. My oldest son swears up and down he's gonna put me in a nursing home. Tell you, I'll go out there and move. I'll move into his barn and live with his animals. His animals, they live better than what we do. I think
Probably do.
he's got two little hedgehogs. They're so cute. And I
Oh.
said, "What in the world do you got hedgehogs for?" He goes, "I don't know. They was at the auction. They needed a home." He's crazy. He brought home he was growing up every stray animal there was in the world that he could get his hands on. Sometimes I'd come home to 4 stray animals or 6 stray animals. You never knew. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I never dreamed he'd have a farm. that never even crossed my mind that he would end up with a farm. And they brought a cow home in an SUV, believe it or not.
Oh, Bree, that's so sweet. Thanks, guys. He was too good for this world. God wanted
Oh,
him on
thank
earth. What
you.
can we do? What can you do? Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, that is sweet. I'm gonna cry. Now, see, now I'm gonna cry.
Do you, Southern lady, already? I'd
Shut up,
be
poison.
scary.
You're so sweet, Scott.
I
What?
died.
Oh,
My
it says,
wife needs someone that's up to her. Oh, Scott, that's good.
that's so sweet. But wouldn't you want to haunt them a little bit? I would think it was funny, just scaring the new little wifey to death. I'd probably think it's funny scaring anybody, after I died, because I don't believe in ghosts. But if that was possible, my mama's told me she would come back and haunt me if it was possible, and I said, "You better."
Yeah. Scott said, I'm not going to try and put a chastity belt on her after I'm dead.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny, yeah.
Mhm.
Scott, man, there's a song that you did here a while back. I sat and listened to that over and over. It was so pretty. I'll have to go over there and listen to Scott's music sometime. And he does drawings and stuff too. I bet.
Really. Amber's Alert made a post. Do you know it?
What?
Amber's Alert made a post one day ago. I just seen. It says, looks
Oh,
like
Lordy, Lordy, Lordy.
Chroma Monsters is getting called out all over the place. Laughy emoji, and rightfully so. Really though, ooh, how gross, dragging a man who was in a accident because he didn't inform you whether he was still paying your damn rent. But it's a whole paragraph, so I ain't gonna read it all. But yeah, it's a whole damn, and it says, Broken, you need to shut the fuck up. No one is scared of you, and you sound ignorant as fuck.
Well, I'm glad that I sound ignorant to them. It's a good thing that my brain cells work and I'm not ignorant. But you dum-dums that y'all sheep that fall into place, and you scaredy cats that run around there in these little groups, y'all are the ones that's ignorant.
I cannot believe why would they just are so damn mean. What is wrong with these people, y'all? Seriously.
I did not believe the names that TT was calling us and stuff. I was like, dear God. I mean, I don't like TT, but I don't call her names and stuff like that. I don't say anything bad about her ever. And for her to get up there and say the things that she did was disgusting. That shows what kind of people they are. I mean, you take someone that you don't know and you ripping them to shreds. Does that make them feel better about themselves? I mean, I don't get that because it doesn't make me feel good to rip people to shreds, even people that I hate. It doesn't make me feel good. And I don't understand, what in God's name did they get out of it? Just like, God, is that a high for them? It must be. Maybe they should smoke pot or something. I mean, something.
Something in their life.
Tell you what, I'm glad I got my pot. I'm glad that, because they would drive me to drink. I tell you, can y'all imagine being in real life around people like that? That you constantly have to watch your back because they're going to stab it right in the back every chance they get. Because if they're doing that online, they're doing it in real life. They've already probably exhausted all their friends and family and everybody. I mean, there's a lot of them that are on here because of that reason. They have plowed through all their friends and family. No one wants anything to do with them because of their behavior. And then they go online and then they're like, it opens up a whole new world for them to start, attacking. I feel your pain about getting kicked in the what? What's Scott saying?
You know, I feel your pain about getting kicked in the groin for someone else's amusement broken. They suck.
They do suck, don't they? And they are doing it for their amusement, and they do it for the content too. Because see, they were all like running out of content because um, they hadn't been on for a while. I mean, Lonnie hadn't been on for a little bit, you know, and then but they took it and they saw that they could use us for content and drag us for a week or two, and you know they could grift off of us because every one of them, Scott, that talked about us grifted off of us in the like the next breath. They would say, "And here's my Cash App or here's my PayPal fund. I need help. Please donate." And even the bigger channels did it. They didn't even vet their information. They didn't even go check it out. They didn't even see if it was true. They just took what people said and they ran with it and made lives about it. And then they grifted on top of it. I just shook my head and it was pathetic. It was so pathetic.
Yeah, I remember Southern Lady.
But I just laugh at them because they say that, we are always e-begging all the time and all this and that. And we are not. We are not, you know, uh, I have a husband, that works and I work. And I took on another job even just to so that, because my medical stuff, we're just now getting caught back up because the medical thing happened to me. And I took on this other job so that I would have some extra money so I could put more into the channel. I like giving to people. I mean, that makes me feel good. I mean, that's where I get my good fuzzy feeling inside. And these people out there, it seems to me that what gives them that fuzzy, nice feeling inside is taking from people. The more that they can get people to give to them and give to them and give to them, and they lie to their people to get it. That's what blows me away. If they told the truth and got it legitimately, I would be fine with that. But they lie to their people to get money because they do it so often. They have to come up with new lies because all that stuff just does not happen to people one in row and row and row. It just does not. And I think it's shameful. And I think that their people know they're lying about what they're wanting, and their people know that they're manipulating them into buying them something or filling a wish list or whatever. But they've always got something going. And it's the lies that get me. Is people don't want to see that they're lying, and people don't want to see the truth either. And we were honest. I mean, upfront, open, honest, and this is what it got us. But we are just so thankful. We're so thankful because we were so worried about Andrea. I mean, we were really worried, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud that she is getting her apartment and everything's going to be okay. I just wish we were there to help her move, but we just live so far away. I told her if we were closer, my husband does that professionally on a weekend and on weekends, and we would done it for her for free. I mean, he moves my friends all the time, and he's got this big box truck, and he takes him and his crew, and one of my friends said he only needed to move a few heavy things, and he got there, and her family had left her there by herself. So him and his crew stayed there and helped her move all of it. And they got her moved in one day. But he's good to my friends. He is. He's really good to them. And they will call him. They don't even have to call me anymore to go through me to get his help. They just call him directly and they go, "Joseph, we need your help." But he's always been there for them, and I'm thankful I have someone like him. Because I have needy friends. Okay. Well, do you have anything more you want to say?
No, I'm done.
Okay. No, she's done. She's just done.
Hey,
Stick a fork in her.
yeah, I was looking and reading that thing. So it's
What?
Amber's thing.
What? You was reading her? What? There's more?
Oh, it's more than what I read. Yeah.
Well, read it.
Hell no, I ain't giving them
Why?
to read
Just
it.
read it.
It's,
It don't mean nothing to any of us in here.
I'll send you the link.
Is
Mhm.
it that bad?
No, it ain't that bad.
Uh,
It's bad, but not just
uh,
that's a regular Amber though. Uh,
what's worse, they act out the lie and then try and frame you for it.
yeah, I know it.
It's amazing, huh? I know. Well, I think that we need to get on here and act out uh, what they're doing. You know, like their craziness.
Yeah,
I mean, we're gonna start. We're gonna start doing like these little skits and like.
we need to
Uh,
start lying like they do all the time. That's the
I
best thing
know.
we need to do. We need to do like them.
Oh,
Just
y'all come up
lie
with some
like they do.
lies that we can go and spread around about these people. You know, some good ones. Take something they say and twist it. Let's twist it around to where and take off with it, you know. But put that little twist on there to where it makes it make them in the possible worst light they could possibly be. And go and manipulate their friends and tell their friends all these terrible things they've done.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know how to twist. I don't even know how to twist the truth into something that it's not. I just, my mom and dad taught me to tell the truth, and if people don't want to hear the truth, there's something wrong with them,
But
and
there's
there is
something wrong with these
something
people,
wrong with these people.
man. On
I mean,
YouTube, there's something wrong with these people
I've
on
just never
YouTube.
seen anything. So many. I mean, I guess I've seen it in smaller doses, and then you come to YouTube, and it's a
It's like
wide range
everywhere.
of different people from all over the world,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of crazy people out there that need to be in straitjackets, and I'm sure their family and friends had probably tried to get them committed at one point or another, and it was just probably they probably just could hold them for a certain amount of days, and they had to let them go. That's probably what it is. They're all out from the asylums. We just don't know it. Oh my god. Because there ain't no telling how many people that's on this internet that watch us. I mean, that lark on us and watch us and that go after us, that really have severe problems, and their families and friends can't be around them because of the problems they have. So they turn to the internet to go after um, people they don't know. So what's that, Andrea? Oh, she's got 100%. 100. Okay.
Mhm.
I can't even see. You know that red on StreamYards, it just blends right into everything. The screen, like even the blue blends right into it. But I'm blind as a friggin' bat. I went and had my eyes examined, and they gave me the wrong contacts.
What?
Yes, they did not examine my eyes right, and I put those contacts on. I couldn't see a thing. I was like, "What is this?" So I had to go redo it. I got sick, so I haven't been able to go back. My husband got his glasses. He got glasses the same day, right? So they were supposed to be in a week. They come in 2.5 weeks, and then did this. He puts them on, and one of the bifocals was at the top instead of down at the bottom. It was at the top of the glasses. He goes, "I don't think this is right." But it's a new. They're called iLab, and they're a new um, chain that's opened up all over the place here. They started popping up. So he went there the last time he got his glasses, and he wanted me to go there, and I was like, "I'll never go back there ever again." They owe me an eye exam. That's the only reason I'm going. But they're gonna have to do it right. It was so pathetic. I just never put on a pair of contacts, and I could not see a thing. It was horrible.
Mhm.
Do you wear glasses? I can't remember.
Yep. I
You
did
do?
since I got older. I didn't used to wear them until I got older. Then when I got older, everything started getting blurry.
It
Then I
does,
had to have
don't it?
glasses on to see.
I didn't even. When did I get caught? I guess I was like almost 40 when my eyesight started going. But I had 20/20 vision up until you know I start. I guess my late 30s probably. And I was just really surprised. I was in denial at first. And you wait. I probably waited a year, year and a half before I went and got my eyes exam. I was like, oh no, I can see. Squinting your eyes, and holding things back, and oh, I can see still. You can't. I can't even read any instructions on a bottle. I can't even read my medicine. I have to have glasses. But my oldest son, he's 40, and he still almost has 20/20 vision.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well,
and
after 40 is when my vision started going down. So his will be coming.
was it
Yep.
after 40?
Yep.
But he has he's going to he had to go to a expert on eyes, that a surgeon, because he's got, like the top of your eyelid, he's got like a extra flap up there, and it's growing down, and it has gotten onto his eyeball, and so they're going to remove it. But it's Cassie, his wife, kept seeing it and saying she would pull his eye up and it was look weird. She said it just looked like it had a extra lining up underneath his eyelid. And she said that when she saw it was on his eyeball, that's when she freaked out and made him go to the doctor. But they're going to take a biopsy of it too. So, but they said they could safely remove it right now, but later on they're not sure how it would grow. And I was just like, good grief. And my younger son, he's 38 and he can see really good. So, but I guess you're right. Mine just hit me. I think because of my blood pressure was so high in my late 30s. That's why it hit me. My eyesight went earlier.
Yeah.
But your whole body starts breaking down,
Yep.
And you're like, what in the hell
Everything
happened?
started falling apart.
I know. You think that, but everybody says that age is all like in your mind. It's ever how you think how old you are. Well, your mind might think I feel like I'm young, according to my mind, but my body says differently, way different. It says, hold on, I'm not doing that. Yeah. And I would push myself to the point to where that, oh my God, it was horrible. I had a hysterectomy and went to work. I only missed one day of work. It's stupid. I did stupid things. That's why that I'm so broke down now.
Broke down bitch.
I am. What was that was said in Dorothy's chat? You got to tell them. It was hilarious. They wanted us to change our channel name. We said we might. We are considering it, really.
Broken just us. Broken
Broke
just
and
us.
just us.
Broken just us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
I can't believe it that they put that label on us. We also need to have a.
And Dorothy just hated hearing you talk on that. She had to play our live, and she just hated hearing your voice. It was so funny.
Cause she hates me, y'all. I don't have hate in my heart for her. She lied on me. I don't like her because she's a liar, and she's proven to be a liar. She hasn't never told the truth, but I don't hate her. And to see her hate me so bad, I just die laughing because there's nothing I've ever done to the woman. There's no reason for her to hate me. And she has taken that hate and boy, she's ran with that.
Andrew, it's pouring down raining here right now. We got a good thunderstorm.
Is it? It did that here last night. Remember I told you that it rained? We had
on my tin roof house. It sounds so good.
We had a thunderstorm last night. I mean, a whopper of a thunderstorm. The wind was blowing real hard. I was in here on the phone with my kid, and then I called you afterwards. It was still storming when I called you, but he kept me on the phone for like 3 hours.
I'll be all right as long as the lights don't go out. I'm gonna be mad if the lights go out.
You know the electricity here at this little RV park where we are. Um, the right side of the RV park, I swear, every time we have a storm, it knocks those lights out, but ours never go out. Ours is always, I mean, ours went out, but it came right back on.
It's pouring down rain in here.
But one thing,
just fell out.
You know, they want to talk about us all they want to, but we know who we are and our real lives. We have wonderful families and that really love us a lot. And like my two boys, they're 40 and 38, and they get on the phone with me and they'll talk for 2 or 3 hours. I mean, and my oldest son, I'm like, don't you have to go back to work now? Because he'll call me at lunch. And I am so thankful that my kids love me so much that even after they're grown, they still need to call their mom and talk, you know? And I bet a lot of these people don't have that, or they wouldn't be hating on people so much.
Rusted tin roof. Love Shack. Baby Love Shack.
See, and MKB has to babysit her kids, you know, her son's little dogs and
Baby Love Shack.
she acted like she wasn't going to like those little dogs. And she's grown attached to them now, I think, haven't you?
Yeah.
My two little dogs have found them a boyfriend next door.
No, Lord.
Yeah, Lucy, she just barks and she bitches at him. I mean, she just goes over there and just barks, 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 barks. And she likes him, but she don't want him to know it. And Daisy's just all over him. Hi.
Hey, girl.
I'm almost done. All right, my neighbor's here.
All right.
I'm going to get off here. Thank y'all all for coming. We're so thankful. We appreciate it.
We are very thankful. Y'all pray that y'all pray for Andrea. She's still got to move. She's got to get all her stuff packed and moved and stuff.
Yeah, and it's hot.
She's gonna need the prayers for that. And pray for April shower spring flowers because she's gonna need it too. So
yes,
y'all don't forget those two.
Yeah.
And y'all can also pray for him that he has a speedy recovery, even though he don't like us. So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully, he'll come to his senses.
Yeah. One.
Come to his senses and tell the truth. That's all we want.
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all have a good night, y'all.
Thank you for coming. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Toodles.
Toodles.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.